Once upon a time, Gautam Buddha was sitting with his disciples, explaining something to them. All the disciples of Buddha were listening to Buddha with great attention. The Buddha and all his monks see that a man is coming towards them very fast, and that man is very angry and he is shouting something. Seeing that person, some disciples of Gautam Buddha understand that this person is coming to Gautama Buddha for the purpose of doing something wrong. That is why two disciples of Gautam Buddha run to the man and stop him. He asks the person, "Who are you and who do you want to meet?" That person says to the disciples of Gautam Buddha, "Get out of my way, today I will teach this Buddha a lesson." Listening to that person, the disciples of Gautam Buddha try to calm that person, but that person does not calm down. Buddha looks at that person and smiles. Then he says to his disciples, "My dear monks, let him come to me, he wants to say something to me." Following the Buddha's command, the monks of the Buddha deviate from that person's path. Then the person comes and stands near Buddha. As soon as the person reaches the Buddha, he starts abusing the Buddha. Buddha keeps listening to that person's abuses but does not give him any answer. After abusing Buddha for a long time, the person thinks in his mind that my abuses are not having any effect on Buddha. That is why the person's anger increases even more, and that person spits on the Buddha. The Buddha then picks up a cloth and wipes the spit. Seeing this, all the monks of Gautam Buddha are filled with anger. But without the Buddha's command, no monk expresses his anger. The person spits on the Buddha again, and the Buddha picks up a cloth again, and cleans the spit. Then Buddha smiles and says to this person, "Friend, do you want to say anything else?" As soon as the person hears this question of Buddha, that person is shaken to the inside. Then the person is unable to give any answer to Buddha and immediately leaves from there. In the minds of all the monks of Buddha, the question is whether that person insulted Buddha so much, but why did Buddha say to that person, whether he wanted to say anything more? Out of all the monks, one of the monks asks Buddha, "Why did you ask the person if he wanted to say anything else?" While it was clear that the person did not come here to say anything, rather he came to insult you. The man insults Buddha and goes home, but he is unable to sleep the whole night. The only question that keeps popping up in his mind is, "I insulted Buddha and abused him, yet why did he ask me if I wanted to say anything else? When I went there not to say anything but to insult them." The next day, the person wakes up early in the morning and goes to Buddha and lies down at his feet. All the disciples of Buddha are surprised to see that the person who had insulted Buddha yesterday is crying today, and is lying at Buddha's feet. The Buddha picks up the person and says to the person, "Friend, do you want to say anything else?" At the same time, a monk of Buddha interrupts Buddha and asks him, "Buddha, when this person was insulting you yesterday, you also said the same thing. Do you have anything else to say? And today this person is crying at your feet? Are you still saying the same thing? What does it mean? Buddha, please explain to us." Buddha says, "Words are incapable of saying anything. Even yesterday this person wanted to say something to me, but the words were incapable. That is why in anger, he spit on me and tried to say that to me. And even today the words are incapable and its tears are saying instead. Who wants to say it?" After that the person says to Buddha, "Buddha, forgive me, I have insulted you." Buddha says, "There is no need for you to ask for forgiveness, because you have also done anger, and you have also suffered its pain. What harm have you done to someone else?" Buddha says to all his monks, and to that person, "Anger is like a burning ember, which we hold in our hand to throw at someone else. But we forget that first of all, the hand burns with that grapes." I hope you have learned a lot from anger from this story of Buddha today.